Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video all about eBay. I've got 10 tips and tricks for eBay. I've got things about postage, how you can save money, how you can get higher bids. I've been using eBay for like a few months now and I on average make about £150-ish a month, which is loads, and I'm not even selling like really good things. I'm not selling expensive items, I'm not selling like new things. It's all stuff that's been in my wardrobe for ages and I just haven't got round to wearing, and honestly I just have so many ideas that I just thought I'd share with you all, because having this little bit of extra income per month is so great, and it means that I can buy other things that I actually want to buy but don't actually have the money for. So yeah, I've got 10 things that I'm going to share, and here we go. So tip number 1 is all about price, setting the right price. I think it's really important to be like realistic when you're selling an item on eBay. Like, you're not going to get loads of money for an old jumper that you've had for years. It's all about the profit that you're going to make and how much you're going to miss your item. Like, if you're selling an item that you haven't worn for years and it's old but it's still in good condition and somebody else might like it, then an extra £3 in your pocket is actually going to all add up if you think about how much wear you get out of your item. So I think, you know, be realistic with your expectations and don't expect all of your items to just sell for hundreds of pounds, because they're just not going to be. But if you think about how many things you don't wear or how many beauty products you don't use, you can make quite a lot of money if you sell lots of things for quite a low price. Tip number 2 is free postage. Now, every time I go on eBay and I'm looking through something, or I'm on Amazon even and I want to buy something, I always see things with free postage, and I'm always drawn to things with free postage just because it's like, I don't know, it's like an incentive to buy something because it's free. So what I do is incorporate my postage in the price, and sort of when I'm setting my price I imagine how much money is going to be for postage in the sort of total price, so that I can say, hey look, I've got free postage, and everyone's like, oh, you've got free postage, I might look at this item because it's got free postage, instead of paying like an extra £3. It kind of like makes it seem like your item's cheaper even though it kind of isn't. That's something that I've been doing for a couple of months now, and I always used to have postage extra, but people are way more inclined to buy things if the postage is free, so yeah. My tip number 3 is to add the RRP, or the retail price, to the description or to the title. So if you're selling something from like Topshop and it was quite expensive to buy, tell everybody how expensive it was. I recently sold a really nice dress which I bought for £65 and I sold it for about 20, which is way more than what I was expecting to get. But because you're showing people that this item originally was really expensive, people are like, oh my god, I want this because it's like a quarter of the price or like a fifth of the price. So I think either in the title or in the description box you should say, oh, this was originally £50 and I'm only selling it for a tenth of the price. My tip for number 4 is to be really ruthless with stuff that you don't need. If you haven't worn something for the last 6 months and you're not going to for the next 6 months, just get rid. If you're not going to wear it, or you don't think that somebody maybe in your family will want it, just don't bother. I have so many items that have been sat in my wardrobe for years and they're perfectly new. Something doesn't fit, I haven't had time to take it back. Just get rid of it, just sell it, because if you can sell 3 jumpers that you don't like, don't fit or whatever, you can sell them and the 3 prices add up to a brand new jumper and that you'll actually wear. And I just think so many people hoard so much stuff, and me included, and it's so easy to just be like, oh, I might wear that, but think about it, like, will you actually wear it? Sometimes money is better than having an item that is at the back of your wardrobe that you're never going to wear. Tip number 5 is your photos. You've got to get your photos right for eBay. Get like a nice wall, a creamy wall. I take mine on the back of my wardrobe door, which is just cream, and it's nice and plain. It just sort of makes your item stand out, and you're not going to have like loads of clutter. There's not going to be loads of different colours. It's literally just the item, and that way when people are scrolling through, they'll kind of notice your slightly better photography than maybe something that's just been thrown on the floor and taken a photo of, and people will think, oh, this is actually nicer, or the person's looked after it more. So yeah, I definitely think good photos. Maybe if you have a camera, use a camera. If not, I mean, iPhones and most smartphones these days are quite good when it comes to photos anyway, so anything like that would be fine, I think. Right, tip number 6 is packaging. Now I have a few kind of hacks when it comes to packaging, because what I did when I first started selling things last year on Depop and eBay was I bought this massive load of bags like this for your eBay packaging, and these have lasted me for ages. And basically you can buy these bags that are all different sizes, and it costs maybe £5 and you get like 100, so it just is so great. And if you buy them from Amazon, then it's always going to be quite cheap. I think I'll put a link in the description box of the ones that I have, because I think I'm going to need to order some more soon, and I just they've been perfect. So yeah. But one thing that's really good when it comes to eBaying, saving a little bit of money, is how you package your items. So one thing that I've learned over the last few months is if you package it really flat and in a bag that's kind of smaller than A4 or just maybe slightly bigger than A4, it'll go through the letterbox, and then you'll get like £2 off your postage. If you're selling something that's like quite thin, so maybe like a t-shirt that'll go through flat in a post box, you can save about £2, because if it was too thick and it didn't, and you like rolled it up or something and it was too thick and it wouldn't go through, it would be about £3.30 to send first class. Whereas if you make it flat and then package it in something like this, and it's smaller than the sort of recommended size, which is like just bigger than A4, then it'll cost, I think, around £1.50 maybe for first class. Okay, tip number 7 is adding your username to the description. And what I mean by that is, if you're doing like a massive sell, basically in your item description say, I'm having a massive clear out, because they might look at the description of some item and be like, actually this doesn't look right for me. You've put some like details in the description, they're like, well maybe not, but they'll see I'm selling loads of other stuff, check out my account, I'm a size whatever, I've got jumpers, jeans, whatever else you're selling, and they might be like, oh actually, because I quite like this item but it wasn't right, I might go and look at your other items. My tip number 8 is all about the timing. Now, all of my eBay products start at around 7, 8 or 9 PM on a Sunday night, and that's because, to me, so that's when most people are on. Most people are going to be on eBay on Sunday night, when it's kind of like that busy period of everybody's just chilling, everybody's on their laptops, everyone's on their phones. So I've always made it so that all of my items start on the Sunday, and then I set them for 7 days for auction, and then that means that they will finish at the same time the following week on a Sunday. My tip number 9 is putting it all over different auction channels. So, you know, there's Depop, however you say it, there's, you know, you can sell things on Gumtree, there's probably loads of other sites you can use, but just because you put on eBay doesn't mean you can't put it anywhere else. So you've already got your photos, you may as well, you know, chuck them on Depop quickly as well as eBay, and you know, if somebody buys it through Depop, you can cancel it on eBay. Even if somebody's put a bid in on your eBay item, I think you can still cancel it. So you might as well just throw it on a load of other channels, if it means that your item will be sold more likely. So you might as well, like, there's nothing to lose. My final tip, number 10, is all about sharing it online. So you can tweet your purchases straight from eBay. I know that if you list an eBay item, there's like a little tweet icon on your page, so you literally just press tweet and it comes up with the link, and you can add a photo if you want and say, I'm selling this jumper, it's a size whatever, on your Twitter. And then you might find that people are searching on Twitter, like they might be looking for, say, a size 10 black jumper, and then they'll see your tweet because they've searched size 10 black jumpers. So, you know, I mean, I don't know if things like that work, but you never know when it might, and it takes like 2 seconds straight from eBay, so you might as well try it because you haven't got anything to lose. Instead of just waiting for people to actually search, they're already kind of being told that you have stuff for sale and that it might be something that they like. So yeah, I think that's it for all of my tips and tricks. I really hope you found them all useful. I find that with eBay you can just list so many more things and more people see them, and there's more people on eBay than there is Depop, so just feel like you've got a better chance of actually having your items seen. That's why I use eBay, but honestly I'm selling things that are like, you know, what I just call rubbish, and they're all, you know, perfect materials, they're all clean, they're all pretty much unworn, but they don't suit me or don't fit, and you might as well just get rid of them, because honestly the money you make it's like fun, it's like having your own mini business but just selling stuff that didn't suit you or didn't work. And it can work for anything. It doesn't have, just because I'm doing fashion and makeup and all this sort of stuff doesn't mean that you can't sell like homeware stuff and things like that. Like, it applies to everything. So yeah, I hope you found this useful, and I will see you in my next video. Please give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and sort of let me know if you like the tips and if you think you'll use any of them. And obviously I'll leave my eBay username down below so that you can go and see all of the stuff that I've been selling recently. And yeah, I'll see you in my next YouTube video.